Hello and thanks for watching Best Maths Tutors. I'm continuing to go through the Edexcel Foundation Tier Paper 1 from 2018 and this is question 17. So what we've got here is a frequency tree which we've got to complete. So it says that 80 people were asked if they would like coffee, and there we can see the 80 people that's been asked, and it says that 48 of these people are women. So actually what we can do, we can fill that in there. So if we go down this line where it says women, we can actually fill that in and write 48 in this space. And it says that 61 of the 80 people like coffee, and also 8 of the men do not like coffee. So the easy one we can fill in first of all is that 8 of the men do not like coffee. So we can see that this is the men if we go down this route here. And then that splits into two, those who like coffee and those who do not like coffee. So if we fill that in there, we can say that 8 men do not like coffee. So what we can also see is that if we've got 80 people and 48 of them are women, then we can work out how many men we've got there. So because the 48 and whatever the number is for the men must add up to 80. So that would mean that I must have 32 men in this survey. And one thing is that whenever we've got lines coming from one of these points, they must add up to the numbers that's written in the circle. So we can see that these lines coming off this one with 80 in it must actually add up to 80. So 32 plus 48 add up to 80. And in a similar way we can work out how many men actually like coffee, because if we've got 32 men and 8 of them do not like coffee, then that would mean that in this box or this circle we'd have to have 24, because 24 plus the 8 would make 32. Now we can look at this next fact, which is 61 of the 80 people like coffee. So if we've got 24 that like coffee that are men, then actually the ones who like coffee are in this box and this box, I say box circle, and so we can see that 24 plus something, so whatever's in this circle here, must add up to 61, because that's the number of people that actually like coffee. So we can find out how many people that is by just taking away 24 from 61. And so if we do that, we actually get, we can do this by using the long method. So we're going to need to borrow, that's going to be a 5 there. We're going to borrow 1, so that's going to make it 7, and it's going to be 37. So that means in this box we're going to have 37. And so we now have only got one more to fill in, this one here, and so we can see that this is the number of women, since we've gone down this route, that like coffee. So whatever's in this circle must actually add up to the number that's in the circle that they've come from. So we can see that 37 plus this value here must make 48. So that means that must be 11, because 11 plus 37 makes 48. So we've completed the frequency tree now, and now it says one of the people who like coffee is chosen at random. So we've got to find the probability that this person is a woman. So the probability that the person is a woman, which I can write like this, so P and then what it is I'm looking for, is actually equal to the number of women that like coffee, and then that's got to be divided by the total number who like coffee. So we can see that the total number of women that like coffee is actually this one, which is 37, and the total number who like coffee, as it says here, is 61. So we can write that on the bottom of the fraction, so 37 over 61. And that is our answer. So I hope that's been helpful to you, and if it has, please consider subscribing to our channel and hitting the like button below. Thanks for watching.